2022 is not that much far away from us, and therefore we are heading to an electioneering year. For that reason, I choose today we talk about the possible candidates that I feel that might be on ballot in 2022. There is high chances that William Samoei Ruto will be on ballot. And another person that I believe will be on ballot is Raila Amolo Odinga. The way things are being played in ODM party and how they move on with the nomination of the candidates tells it all that Raila Odinga might be on ballot in 2022. Then another person that I believe that has high chances to be on ballot paper is the ANC party leader, Musalia Mudavadi. There is high chance that Musalia Mudavadi will be on ballot. But before we break down into this analysis, you might be watching me for the first time and you have not yet subscribed to this channel. So consider using this time to subscribe so that any other time when we come up with such a video, you always get notified. And to everyone who has subscribed, thank you so much for your unconditional support to this platform, because the more you subscribe here, the more you allow us to reach more people outside there. Again, a quick reminder, we have a membership on this channel, and any one of you guys, you can join this membership with as little as $1, you become a member. And then also to everyone who has joined this membership, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support and every support that you are giving to us to help this platform. But now let's go back to our video. Now, if I start with Ruto, actually Ruto professionally, he has done theology. After doing zoology, he also did plant ecology. Hapo ndio amekuja na hii PhD yake. And Ruto has good reputation in politics. He has the advantage side and the disadvantage side on him. And being a smart politician, Ruto has made sure that he has recruited so many people, and especially the economists. These are the kind of people who are working closely either with Raila Amolo Odinga. Some of these guys worked with Uhuru Kenyatta, and also some guys who are working closely with the ANC leader Musalia Mudavadi. So Ruto has recruited all these guys, and now they are working with him. And if you see how Ruto is approaching politics currently, he has discovered how COVID is derailing the country. And for that reason, Ruto decided to come with the bottom-up approach to the economy. Ndio hapo alikuja na mambo ya wheelbarrow. And that is the kind of politics Ruto has been playing outside there, and even trying to tell everyone who could listen to him that even if you are poor, we can still handle this thing. That's why he still talk of Mama Mboga and all those things and how to help them propel in business. So that's how Ruto is packaging himself. He understands what Kenyans need right now. So for him lacking the knowledge of economy, he has employed people to help him propel that agenda in his party, UDA. So that is Ruto approach. Now, if we check on Raila Amolo Odinga, in my own view, I think Raila Amolo Odinga also stands a high chance to be elected. And he has been winning that election. But Raila has been a reformist person. That is the agenda that has been propelled throughout in ODM party. And we have seen how he has succeeded in one way or another. Tukianza na mambo ya majorly, hii mambo ya county governments. He has been part of it. Change of constitution, he has been part of it. And the things have been working. So that's Raila Amolo Odinga for you. A person who is very reformist. And that is the agenda he wants to use to campaign in 2022. I don't think if he's going to change that direction. So it is Kenyans to listen to him. And now, if I check on Musalia Mudavadi, Musalia Mudavadi is one person who also is coming out with the agenda of reviving an economy. Now, Mudavadi by profession is an economist. He studied economics. And so Musalia Mudavadi, even in his party, he is using a slogan, Uchumi Bora. And he's telling Kenyans that, look here, in 1992, Kenya was in a problem, but I managed to help Kenya get out of that problem with the IMF. And therefore, Musalia Mudavadi still tell Kenya that give me a chance also. I will also repeat what I did in 1992 and also help Kenyans to recover from the limbo that they are in during this COVID time, because the problem in Kenya now is to do with the economy. Everyone has lost their job, and even those who are running businesses are dying completely now. So that is how Musalia Mudavadi is packaging himself. He's saying that he has a reputation, he has done it, and he's still willing to do more of it. So these are the candidates that we are going to have in 2022 general election. So it is Kenyans to listen to them. And again, if I check back the qualities of these candidates that we are going to have, Ruto is coming in with the Rift Valley votes. That's the Rift Valley vote that is bringing to us. So that is where Ruto is starting from. And then Ruto has some acceptabilities in central region. So that is how Ruto is packaging himself. At least that is where he starts from. Whether he's going to sustain the support that he is enjoying now in central region, time will tell. Because unajua watu wa central, they are very slippery. You cannot bank on them. And now, if I check on Raila Odinga, first of all, is coming with the Luo Nyanza votes. After that, Raila has enjoyed some support across the entire country. Coast region has been supporting Raila. Western and other region, hata Ukambani huko. This is the support that Raila has been enjoying. But now, the problem with Raila here is the breakup with other NASA principles. Now, when Kalonzo got out of Raila Odinga, I think Kamba votes went with Kalonzo. Then we have Musalia Mudavadi here together with Senator Wetangula, who also have political parties. Parties that are giving problem to ODM in Western region and some other places. So there are high chances that these leaders are going with Western region votes. So Raila Odinga support base is reducing. For that reason, he still has a chance, but he has a long way to play. So if I check on Musalia Mudavadi is coming with Western region votes, the second largest community in Kenya. So he's coming with rich votes from his home. And now, if Mudavadi will continue working with Kalonzo Musioka and other people in One Kenya Alliance, I think he has more support there also. Then, if we play smart, work closely with the people from Central Region, because he has no problem with those guys, he can still get 1, 2, 3 votes there, and that can be helpful to his president. So all these guys have chances to win an election in 2022 general election. Now, another question that comes here is that Kenya has a bad reputation. We have seen it severally, that people will go to votes, but the person who counts the votes determines who becomes your next president. That's a fact. And so because of that history that we are having, that is the hurdles that these three people are going to face ahead of 2022 general election. So if this is the formula we are going to use, and I know Kenya has this reputation, my question is, among these three leaders, who has the highest chance to be favored by the system? Because system is still much active there. And these people will always want to decide who will be the next president. If we use winning vote, then Raila could have become president long time and even has retired. That's a fact. But it never happens. So that's the big question in the House that these people have to check on. This is the thing that they have to work on. This is the question that they have to resolve ahead of 2022 general election. Now, checking on Ruto, how Ruto has been mishandled by the system, how Ruto has been treated, it tells you clear that there are high chances that Ruto cannot be a system favorite candidate. So for that reason, Ruto might be outside there campaigning, but in his own mind, he still understands that he is not favored by the system. So there are chances that even if Ruto will win this election, there is possibility that he can be denied the presidency. Now, Raila Odinga, the system have mastered the politics of Raila Odinga, and they have mastered on how to manage the ODM leader Raila Odinga. And for that reason, Raila only faces one problem, but now actually when they have become two, because now it's no longer one. Because remember, the principals who worked closely with him, they are no longer with Raila. Kalonzo and Mudavadi and Wetangula, they have gone. So that's from where he needs to start working from. Then now you come to the second time now, will the system be ready to support a Raila presidency? So those are the two questions that Raila has to deal with. Now we come to Musalia Mudavadi. Musalia Mudavadi has had no problem with the system. Mudavadi has never fought with the system. Among these leaders, in my own view, I feel that Musalia Mudavadi can be a favorite candidate for the system. Because remember, in 2013, if Uhuru was not going to contest, then the system was pushing for Musalia Mudavadi presidency. So it never happened. But now there is a chance here they are facing now. And Musalia Mudavadi is also going to be on ballot. In my own view, I feel that if Mudavadi can win this election, then he can be easily handed power to. But the two leaders, William Ruto and Raila Odinga, still have a problem to solve with the system. Or let me say, with that person who count our votes. Because now, if these guys can be trusted, then the problem that Ruto has been having with the president couldn't have existed there. They could have worked with it in harmony. But since there is no trust between Uhuru and Kenyatta and Ruto, the breakout came out. And for that reason, the fight is still there underground. So there is high chances that Ruto, even himself, he understands. Kupata hii kitu kuingia State House is a problem. I don't know how Raila is going to beat the system or how he's going to embrace the system to make sure that he becomes the favorable candidate of the system. But the person I'm sure with is Musalia Mudavadi. Mudavadi, if he win an election, he will be given. And even he can be rigged in favor against these other two candidates. There is another possibility there. But again, he is coming with vote from Western region. Then let's say that they work with Kalonzo, then Wetangula stays, and then he go to Central region, manage to get some vote there. He has a chance to become the next president. So this is my current view. My views can still change. But as of now, that's how I read this politics. Thank you for following me, and thank you for reaching this far with me. Let's meet in the next video.